You've heard it a million times, right? Cut the lattes, cancel your subscriptions, budget every single penny. It's all about playing defense, about making your world smaller. But what if I told you that focusing only on cutting back is the very thing that's keeping you stuck? Today, we're flipping the entire script. We're going to talk about playing offense, the side of the equation that has absolutely no limits.
Welcome to Radical Finance. And this quote right here, this is our North Star for today. There is a limit to how much you can cut, but no limit to how much you can earn. Just let that sink in for a second. It's so simple, but it's a massive mindset shift. This idea is the foundation for everything we're about to cover. It's about stopping the obsession with scarcity and starting to see the world through a lens of opportunity.
So let's kick things off by talking about what I call the saving ceiling. This is the world most of us live in, the world of strict budgets and constant restriction. And look, being smart with your money is important. I'm not knocking that. But when your entire game plan is about spending less, you're literally building a ceiling over your own potential. You can only cut so much before there's nothing left to cut. It's like trying to win a Super Bowl with an amazing defense, but an offense that never even takes the field. You might not get blown out, but you are never going to win the championship. And this table just lays it all out, plain and simple. On the left, you've got expense restriction. That's a finite game. The rules are set and the game has a clear endpoint. The best you can possibly do is spend $0. It's a defensive, scarcity mindset. But then, look at the right side. Income maximization. That is an infinite game. The whole point is to keep playing, to keep growing, to keep expanding your possibilities. It's an offensive mindset where your potential isn't just a little higher, it's completely uncapped.
So this is a moment to be really honest with yourself. Are you playing a finite game? Does your financial life feel like a constant struggle to stay under a limit? Are you always worried, always on defense, just hoping an unexpected car repair doesn't blow up your whole month? If you're nodding your head right now, I get it. That is the game we've all been taught to play. But here's the good news. You can decide right now to walk off that field and start playing an entirely new game.
And that new game is what this is all about, the infinite income strategy. This is where we stop obsessing over the pennies we can pinch and start getting laser focused on the unlimited potential of what we can earn. It's a pivot, a total 180-degree turn from thinking about what you have to give up to thinking about what you can create. So how does it actually work? Let's get into it. The key idea here is your earning potential. And I want you to burn this next part into your brain. It is all based on the value you can provide. This changes everything. It means your income isn't tied to the hours you work. It's tied to how valuable the problems you solve are. It's not about working harder. It's about becoming more valuable. Simply put, the bigger and more expensive the problem you can solve for a company or a client, the more they will be willing to pay you. It's a direct relationship. This says it all, doesn't it? When you're only focused on cutting costs, you have a hard ceiling. You can't save more than you make, period. But the moment you shift your focus to increasing your value, that ceiling just vanishes. It's gone. There is theoretically no limit to how valuable you can become, and therefore no limit to the income you can command. Let this one land. The real goal here isn't to get a little better at saving. The goal is to earn so much that saving becomes an automatic afterthought, not a stressful daily task. It's about creating a financial life where the budget basically takes care of itself because your income stream is so strong. You know, if this idea is starting to resonate, if you're feeling that little spark, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really helps me know that we're on the right track here. Okay, I can hear you thinking it. This is great, I love the motivation, but what do I do? What's the actual, tangible next step? And that's the right question to ask. This isn't just about wishful thinking. There is a concrete, strategic path to a higher income. And it all revolves around making yourself indispensable.
The fastest way to radically change your income is to become the person that companies are fighting over. A sought-after candidate isn't just someone who meets the minimum requirements. They have a skill set that solves a huge, expensive problem for a business. They can manage a complex project that saves millions, or they can code a feature that unlocks a new revenue stream. When you can do that, you stop being a job applicant and you become a high-return investment. That's when you get the power to name your price.
And it all boils down to this simple, repeatable three-step loop. Step 1 is identify. You have to become a detective and figure out what skills companies are actually paying top dollar for right now. Step 2 is upskill. This is the hard part. This is the focused, dedicated work of actually learning that skill. Not just watching videos, but building things and truly mastering it. And finally, step 3, you have to market yourself. It's not enough to be brilliant. You have to show the world how your new value solves their problem. So to help you with that crucial first step, here are the questions you should be asking yourself. First, literally go on LinkedIn or Indeed and look at jobs 1 or 2 levels higher than yours. What skills pop up again and again? Second, check out salary data sites. Which specific skills are tied to the biggest pay bumps in your field? And third, and this is so important, where is the overlap between what the market needs and what you're actually curious about? That intersection is the sweet spot. That's where you'll find the energy to stick with it. This loop, identify, upskill, market, and then repeat, this is the engine of the infinite income strategy. Let's be real, this isn't some get-rich-quick fantasy. It's a reliable system for seizing control of your career and your financial destiny. And speaking of which, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever done this? Have you intentionally learned a new skill that led to a raise or a new job? Tell us about it in the comments. Your story could be the spark that inspires someone else to take action.
All right, we have covered a ton of ground. The mindset, the strategy, the why, and the how. But none of it means anything if it just stays as an idea in your head. So right now, we're going to make this real. We're going to bring it all down to one simple, manageable action you can take this week.
So here it is. This is my direct challenge to you. Don't let this be another explainer you just watch and forget. I want you to answer this question right now. What is one skill you will commit to researching for just 30 minutes this week? That's it, just 30 minutes. Maybe it's data analysis, or copywriting, or graphic design, or AI prompt engineering. The specific skill isn't as important as the act of starting. Just pick one. That's it. That's your first step.
So if you take away only one thing from our time together today, let it be this. Stop spending all your energy trying to lower the ceiling on your life. That's the finite game, and it's a game of survival. Instead, shift your focus. Start building a staircase. Every new skill, every new project, every new piece of value you can offer is another step on that staircase, leading you up and up to a place where there is no ceiling at all.
If this explainer shifted your perspective even a little bit today, make sure you're subscribed to Radical Finance because this is the kind of stuff we talk about all the time. And if you know someone who feels stuck, someone who's playing that finite game and feeling trapped by their income, do them a favor and share this with them. You might just hand them the blueprint for their own staircase. Thanks for watching. Now go take that first step.